What's going on, guys? Oh, I keep forgetting that, oh wait, did I say day 2? It is day 2, because the trial was in the morning, so technically later that day we're investigating. So yeah, I'm gonna have to label these videos differently, whoops. So, episode 5, back at it again. Day 2 with trial letter. Or we're still in the trial. Dude, let's find out. I don't even know what's going on. If we're still in the... Yep, it's still February 23rd. It's not even noon yet. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Security guards always in the back, posting up like that.
Mr. Wright?
Huh? What?
Are trials always like this with you?
Relax.
Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface? But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
Pretty much. That's all these trials are. I still win though. Like, give me that at least. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers.
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. Yeah, the muffler. That's right. Okay. There was a key word that they kept saying. It's a muffler.
So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny
insignificant piece of cloth. I can't say that in her voice. Golly. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant. I can't say it, I guess. Insignificant to tell the truth. Hola, partner. Hola, partner. They say you should, they say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least.
Officer Marshall!
Thought I'd come take a look to see how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. Looks like I'm late. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your own plate? Don't you got enough on your own plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example.
Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
You don't say. Now, don't that just beat all? What? That's what I'm saying. I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. Why is it even called a muffler? Like, is it not a scarf? I've never heard any wearable around your neck called a muffler.
What?
At the award ceremony that afternoon, Edgeworth's seen it too, I'd reckon. What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
So, Miss Starr wasn't mistaken.
Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this.
So, what are we swimming in right now, Mr. Wright?
If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Hoo-wee! February 23rd, finally. They talked for about 40 minutes. Oh my gosh, we're back in the courtroom. Why? Wait, why? Why?
I'd like to resume.
What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Edgeworth, are you okay?
Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, and you're sweating bullets. Are you 6'9"?
That was funny to me, dude.
That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. You are 6'9". Talk! What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You are doubled over. Your back is bent.
It can't be. This can't happen.
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
What? Like...
Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation.
This is unacceptable.
That was funny.
1 second, dude. 1 second, dude.
It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself today.
Excuse me. Knock knock. I feel like that's Angel Star.
Who's there?
Ganon? Who are you? What's with this guy? This is Ganon for real. Look at him. A strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. What is this music?
Hey! The temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in.
Who on earth is he? Why is he not talking? He's just... He's just...
It's you.
This is... I was gonna say, this is making me so uncomfortable. What's going on? What is this man doing? Okay, my first initial impression was Ganon. I don't know how Ganon talks. He doesn't. So I get to make up this voice, I guess.
Oh. Sorry I'm late, Udgy. The roads were packed. It's just me.
That kind of sounds like Detective Gumshoe, but not so much.
Long time no see, Udgy. How you been? Swim much these days?
Hello. No, I've been so busy.
Busy smizzy, Udgy, my boy. You have to make time to relax.
Yes, indeed.
Udgy seems to be his nickname for the judge.
I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you?
Oh, you're Rido, that attorney. I've heard good things about you, son.
Thanks, you know. I do my best.
So sorry about our little worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly.
Little worthy?
Mr. Wright.
You don't know the district chief of police? Chief of police?
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Oh my gosh, I needed this, honestly. Like... Damon Gant. Okay.
Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years.
Dude, everyone keeps saying 2 years. I kept rewatching my video, and Edgeworth said 2 years ago was the first trial he had with, Lana's Sky. Sky, right? That's their last name? To help him become a prosecutor. Obviously something happened during that time, so this is either a revenge murder, just like how Edgeworth's case was, or something else. We'll find out.
It's been over 2 years since you last came into this courtroom, hasn't it?
Well, it's Worthy here. Look at that poor fella. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this.
Ooh, the scarf. Or the muffler, whatever the Hey, that's...
My sister's muffler.
So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. Okay.
But to think that this was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On little Worthy's car, no less.
What is that face?
It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
SL-92. What is that again? Hold up. Hold on. SL dash... What did I say, bro? Look! You turn that shit upside down, what does it say? SL-9, but, like, above it says 221, so what? I was right. But, like... Did I scan... Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, let's just keep going.
It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
What's this?
It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this.
Ooh, I like how he's He says, that shit's not mine. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running?
But, Mr. Edgeworth...
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job?
Now wait a minute, Worthy.
I have no desire to hear your...
I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document, where it says person in charge of investigation.
I can't do his... Like, I don't know his voice. I was trying to do Ganon. You know how in Ultimate, Ganon, whenever he kicks, he's like... Brr! That's the kind of voice I was trying to do.
There's no mistaking that the signature is there. Miles Edgeworth.
That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had...
Your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology.
What? Are you serious?
Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gah.
The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not.
Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
Yes. Well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I won't be able to point it at people anymore.
Come on, just hurry up and open it.
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. Yep. Just push the button there. Is it... That looks like it's broken. I knew that shit said SL9, not 6-75. Let's go.
Ah! Don't scare me like that.
I'm the one who's scared.
Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off.
This dark red stain. Blood? Found at the crime scene wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Oh! Small tag attached. What the heck does SL like -92 mean? A locker number maybe? No? We'll find out. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask that you testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police, and this knife?
Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one, really.
He's so confident. This dude is dirty. I can tell just by the way he looks, sir. We'll get him.
This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman.
There is, bro. There is, bro. I wish I could... I can't... Okay. Hear him out.
That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
I got you. I'm gonna try something.
There was a murder at the police department? A detective?
Wait, what?
That's hush-hush information, Udgy. We haven't exactly announced it yet.
Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. That's what I thought he was talking about. Order. I can't say that in his voice.
Anyway, we at the department were all a little flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
I think we understand the police department's situation. Well, Mr. Wright?
2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. This shit is wild.
The chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
So, the parking lot one, not his. But if they're the same damn thing, I could I could question him in a way that solves both. Hold up. I'm saving. Just check this. I'm about to win right now. Let's get it. Right away. Wait a second.
Aha! At last. An honest-to-goodness objection.
This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. Huh?
What do you mean?
Ah, an honest-to-goodness, what do you mean, from Udgy? This is great.
Look at the tag on this knife. Now look at me. It reads SL-92.
And this is important. Why?
Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. If you turn that shit upside down...
What's this? 6 minus 7s 12 2?
Dumbass. Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside.
The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? I literally did that exact same shit.
Aha!
Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
SL9. That's the same thing that is written on the knife's tag.
Let's go. Let's go.
Order. Order. Well, Chief?
Ah, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto.
I win? What game is this guy playing? Oh my gosh, I'm gassy.
This knife was evidence in a case.
Wait, this knife... Wait, what? Is this a... What? This knife was as evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold up, I remember Edgeworth talking about, they have a day where they move shit. Where is that? That's not evidence, but that's a thing. Y'all remember that. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation.
A detective was killed at the police department. She were a mess.
Time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? Two detectives killed, one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. Alright. Ooh, the knife that killed Goodman is still in his chest. And that knife, the SL9 knife, is currently in the muffler right there. Because the handkerchief is in the muffler. The muffler is in the muffler, huh? What's the point of that, though? Who would have put that there? Lana? Why would she? She's a prosecutor. She would be here. If that thing was evidence at the police department, Goodman would have had it on him. But why? Did he write it down? Because they found it on his person. The note was on him, right? Or it was just somewhere there. It was in the trunk. Did he write it? Lana must have wrote it. I'd better check this knife out. Hold on. There's a small tag on the knife. It says SL92. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure, but it reminds me of a similar code. DL6. Maybe it's a case number. Let's get it. That's what I kind of thought too. That's weird. What?
I don't remember where, but I think I've seen something like this before. Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either.
Maybe I should check the court record again. Can you relax? Like, it's right here, I know. You see how that shit says 221? But like 221? Like, why would it say 12/2? Ooh. That is the date maybe for the thing that happened 2 years ago? December 2nd, maybe? It's just also convenient. No. Okay, it is upside down. Okay. 220. That's shit. That's the day of the murder. So what does that have to? Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, dude. Sorry, Judge. Sorry. Okay. This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. If anything, I agree with him on that. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. It's not officially linked to this here case. It should be. Let me press you, though. Let's go. So this knife was stolen?
Yes, but on the day of the murder.
It was evidence, you say. Was it, in fact, a murder weapon?
Nice, nice, nice. Good show, Little Worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved.
So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. What are you talking about? Wait, why? I really don't want to lose any health, you know what I'm saying? Alright, hold on. Alright, I pressed him on that. Let's press him on this. Something happened at the police department too, huh?
You get a good look in your eyes there, right, my boy. Sharp, hungry.
So, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed?
Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy with that, Lana's case and all.
Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day?
Detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess.
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Another detective was killed at the police department?
That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Udgy?
I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
Just arrested? That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto.
I suppose I could help. If you help me by giving me data on your case.
Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and only one thing.
Oh, fuck. Where the victim was found, how the victim was killed, when the victim died. We know this. We know this. We do know this. It was at the police department, but like where specifically? He didn't say how yet. So let's ask how. Well, how was the detective killed?
How was he killed? Now that's an interesting part. It was what we found. It was what we in the force call a stabbing with a knife.
A knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman.
That's the spirit. We're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same.
Look at his eyes, dude. What do you mean?
There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death.
Seems like I'm going to have to press this a bit harder. Golly. Yeah, the time of the crime, right? Hold it! 5:15. But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office.
What?
What do you mean, what? We...
Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's office place and a murder on our place at the very same time. What are the chances?
Coincidence? This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a
0.001% chance of that happening.
Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident.
It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
Bullshit. How can you say there's no connection?
How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything I please, Righto. You understand.
Try to understand, Righto.
Well, if you can't prove there is a connection, more power to you.
If you can prove there's more, okay, more power to you.
Maybe is something that ties the two murders together.
Whatever it is, I'd better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor's office, the other at the police department. That can't be a coincidence.
And that knife? What was it doing there?
I'd better check this knife out. I already did. What is this man talking about? Real quick, I'm about to press him on everything again and see what I come up with. I'm pretty sure, like, this last one is it. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. I feel like I have evidence that proves otherwise. I mean, it's not Goodman's ID, I tried that. It's not this. It's not... no, because he's a prosecutor, and I think I tried it already. So this knife was stolen?
Yes, but on the day of the murder.
It was evidence, you say. Was it, in fact, a murder weapon?
Nice, nice, nice. Good show, Little Worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved.
So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Ooh, so the note that we found does have the date of the murder on it. And, like, the case number on it. The tag. So maybe, like, passing notes. Who would have had that? Goodman. Who would have handed that to Goodman? Someone from the police department. Maybe this dude. Gant. Damon Gant. So many theories, bruh.
Hard to think there isn't a connection there.
Hard to think there isn't a connection there. See? Like, they're basically telling me they're connected. What do I present as evidence, though? That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eyes there. Righto, my boy. Sharp, hungry. So, something happened. And why wasn't I informed?
Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter. I understand. You were busy, what with Lana's case and all.
Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? A detective was killed at the police department. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Another detective was killed at the police department?
That's a fact. Surprising. Isn't it, Udgy?
I'm at a loss for words.
And the proprietor? Proprietor? And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
Just arrested. That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto.
I suppose I could help. If you help me by giving me data on your case.
Oh, good one.
Oh, this kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Okay, maybe I gotta, like, pick... Because last time I picked how the victim was killed, and he said he was stabbed. He told me when the victim died. Where was the victim at, specifically? I know you said he was at the police department, but, like, where? So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. No way! The evidence room. Wait a second. I have heard of that.
The evidence room? Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Ooh, I just needed to do this? Come on, dude. I'm slow. This is that heat music. I love it. There's the connection between the two cases.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. Yes you can. Yes you can. Where would it say that? Wait. Oh, I gotta press him. Because I have new information now. Chief. The defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection?
Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright.
The connection is a place, mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen. From the police department's evidence room. I'm so stupid. You see how, like, simple-minded I am? I really thought I had to present something. All I had to do was just keep asking questions. That's all you gotta do. Not to mention, the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room.
Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
You make me uncomfortable, sir. Christ.
You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right there.
Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department.
See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet at all.
Can we get the information unofficially? Please? Hello?
Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all.
Oh my gosh. What? Really?
Who would have guessed?
What the
I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department.
Ooh. But that's something we need to know, sir. Hello? No. It's unofficial, bro. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're gonna tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Oh well. I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. Ooh, yes! They wouldn't have stressed Bruce Goodman's ID number if, like, that didn't come up later. Okay. How about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that.
Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all.
We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't get your hopes up. The number is...
Yep. I remember Bruce Goodman's ID number plenty. Yep, 5842189. You lying sack of What does this mean? You better get a hold of it. Man.
Well, that's quite long.
5842159. Wait, 525.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. Nuts. 8, 2. I can't do it.
You didn't even get the first number right.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
His voice changes, like, from time to time. I can't really get it down. I'm not a good voice actor.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID number of the victim at the police department. This tells me something, yes sir. 5842159? Wait, 5842189, yeah? Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think.
Meaning?
Phoenix. Why are they making this like a real dramatic part? You know what I mean? It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Okay. Gumshoe knew Bruce Goodman. He even... Oh, no, no, he just knew he was, the victim. Right? I don't think he said he actually knew him beforehand. Is that dude even a detective? What? Oh my gosh.
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you?
Bro. Bro! Witness.
What is it, Mr. Wright? Please. You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
That's a emote on Twitch right there. No, it's just I got confused. And this is news. Huh? Just come out with guns blazing, with both guns blazing, like you always do. Edgeworth hyping me up? What? Ooh, I kind of like that. The police department, the prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. This dude could be lying. All we have is his word that someone was murdered at the police department. No one else is backing this. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number right here.
Oh, is it yours?
No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney. You... Are you okay? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. This man.
Shame on you, Righto. Personal IDs are top secret. Personnel IDs are top secret.
Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. Gant's like, F***. Edgeworth is like, oh. And the judge is asleep.
And this means what?
Exact. Oh my gosh. I'll say it. Like, this is harder than Danganronpa. For real. Because... Huh?
Wait. That ID number we heard from the chief earlier.
You mean like 3 minutes ago?
That started with 82. I forgot.
You didn't even get the first number right. Again! The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. Ed, bro. Wait a second, right. What does this... mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. I'm asleep. Oh my gosh. Someone killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room at the police department. Shoved him in Edgeworth's car. Edgeworth arrives at the prosecutor's office 3 minutes before this happens. And then Lana finds Bruce Goodman in his trunk, bruh. But like, why? Wait, why? Why would she go in Edgeworth's trunk? Oh, okay. That's my theory, bro. I'm excited. Sometimes I love this game. What does our witness think about that? Of course, dude. Oh. Oh. Sharp as a tack, righto. Sharp as a tack.
But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yet, a Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time. I am invested.
Objection.
That's impossible. So what we're saying is the same person was killed at the same time? And in a completely different location?
Chief, what does this mean?
No. What I want to know is why didn't I hear about this? Edgeworth is like, it comes to me. Nothing happens without my knowing. Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case.
Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered.
Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case.
Wait. I said, wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight. The grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours.
What? How dare...
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who
brought you the news. Oh my god. I remember Officer Meekins, dude. Yay. Sir! That guy. Officer Meekins.
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait, aha!
This dude. Sir! Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. That dude.
Shit.
You don't mean him?
According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe.
But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident.
Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report.
Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem
He did seem challenged.
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
Ooh. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then This dude is horrifying. Yes? Oh my god. Is he okay?
No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy? Did you get that, righto?
What?
What was the second rule of evidence law?
Well, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant?
Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
So, what does this mean?
I couldn't submit it. I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Rido over there. Good job, Rido, my boy.
Huh? I was just doing my job.
No. No! No!
Bro, is court over? Jesus.
It seems we have come to the end of this trial.
Jesus Christ, bro. Why is the trial like a two-parter? That's nuts to me. This is Danganronpa 2.
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all these rumors. You weren't even in the defendant's chair just this past December. Who remembers that? Am I right, folks?
He is pissed, dude. I've never seen him like this before. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do.
You'd better get results this time. Really.
You have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive.
Yeah, that's the word. God, I can't read. I'm very illiterate.
Very well. Court is adjourned.
Finally. Christ, bro. There's no post-trial talk either. Like, I've only been playing for less than a half hour. This is about to be a short video. I'm about to record again. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be here for like 3 hours. Alright, god damn, we're still day 2 investigation. I'm gonna have to retitle these videos. I'm not gonna make this one video. Like, this is still part of technically the 3rd video, which is trial part 2. So this next video is about to be investigation 2, day 2 still. I don't really know how to label these videos, but I will. Hell yeah, dude. That was tight. My gameplay is not very good. I didn't realize I had to ask a different question, you know, instead. You know, you just play and find out. That's the beauty of gaming. You just keep playing, and you just see what happens. I'm happy to be playing this again. Phoenix Wright is so fun to play. I am continuing this. I am doing Infamous First Light to finish up the Infamous series. If you haven't checked out my previous Infamous playthroughs, please go check those out. There are playlists on my channel. I am also playing Control. I know I'm like 4 months late, but it's a fun game. I've played a little bit of it already, and it's kind of fun, you know? Like, those are the 3 main things going on my YouTube channel. On my Twitch, I am streaming my Grounded playthrough for The Last of Us Remastered in preparation for The Last of Us Part 2, which did get pushed back to May. What else? I am playing Death Stranding, kinda. I might play that this morning, actually, as a stream. And I'm doing a 100% playthrough for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So those are the 3 things going on my Twitch. So if you want to see any of the aforementioned things, please consider subscribing here on YouTube or go follow me over at Twitch with the link in the description. If you liked the video, please consider leaving a thumbs up, leave a comment on what you think of the game, and share it to your social medias. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Or night, whatever.